Here we are at day number 80 at the end of the week. Haven't taken any action so far this week, but we have had a losing trade. Only one at least, Procter & Gamble. That one's gone, but we've still got all our others going. Let's trail a few stop losses up. Walt Disney, that can definitely go up. We'll move that. It's going to get to pretty close to our entry price, so nice moves there. Same on Apple, continues to push very nicely. We can get that stop loss up there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Caterpillar, we'll keep that one where it is. Cisco, we'll move that one up a bit though. Let's get it up beneath there. Not too bad. Chevron, we are going to move up this stop loss to our entry price here, and we are going to set a third wise man trade as well. You can see the fractal appear here. Let's see if we can get in on that one. Down it goes. Good luck to it. Intel as well, we'll move this stop loss up a bit, but more importantly, we've got a third wise man signal here as well. It's coming after a big drop off today, so might not be getting into it. We'll have to turn and reverse, but it's possible. Let's get the order down at least. Got to be in it to win it at the very least, so there's the trade. We'll keep checking on them. About $3,000 up at the moment in terms of these active trades. Apple and Disney really doing some heavy lifting for us. Here's to them. Day 85, the end of another week. And we did take a loss on Intel, just shy of $600. We'll get rid of the third wise man signal. They had some pretty poor results yesterday, and boy does it show. But apart from that, it is going pretty well. We are just over $7,000 up for our open trades. That is pretty dandy. Apple has gone very nicely. We're going to move this stop loss up here. We'll get it beneath that candle, right next to the fractal there. Minimum of $1,400 profit from this one. Yeah, boy. And Chevron with a real vertical leap today. 9% to the good. And we will drag our stop loss to just under that range. Guaranteed $200 there. Caterpillar, a very strong day as well. Again, up the stop loss goes. And not too bad for Cisco, but we'll keep the stop loss where it is. 7,000 this week, 7,000 the next, and another 7,000 on the week following that. We're back in profit. Keep with it. Day 90, and it is a loss for us. Chevron, the stop loss has been rolled through. Real brutal week for it, 5 days gone. You can see that it wasn't really a loss, even though it went through the stop loss. We did make just shy of $300 on it, so not too bad in the end, but really not that much to gloat about. Meanwhile, a very close call on Caterpillar. Wow, did that come close to the stop loss. Another bad few days here. It has turned off from there, so might be able to go northwards now, but not looking too pretty at the minute. At least we're still in it though. Day 95, and look at the run the Dow has been on. Strong week for it, about plus 3%, and our trades have been going the same way. Still nothing lost. Move some of these stop losses up. Really regretting the fact that we didn't get these third wise men signaling for Apple here. You can see there'd be one there, one up there, and they'd both be looking around about okay. Same for Walt Disney. It could have had a third wise man in there, but it's been on a very nice run as well. Caterpillar and Cisco looking okay. Not going quite the way of Apple and Walt Disney, but still going to the good, and that's all we care about. It means our open trades are just shy of $10,000 up, so that's pretty nice. Certainly can't complain about that. We'll keep checking on them. It's a nice little ending we're having here, hopefully getting us back into it. If we can double this up to 20,000, suddenly in the profit. Doesn't seem likely, but it never did that we'd get this far even. So let's keep at it, see where we end up. Day 100. Doo-doo-doo. Didn't think we'd get this far, no sir. Still taking along around about $10,000 up for these open trades. Stop loss pretty high now. Walt Disney we're looking at. Guaranteed $3,000 there. Cha-ching. Really should have got some of these third wise mans going. And same for Apple as well. Nice third wise man here and here. Currently close to $4,000 guaranteed from this stop loss. Come a long way, around about plus 20% from the entry price to the stop loss. Trusty old Apple. Wonder if Michael Burry closed those shorts of his. Even Caterpillar with almost 1,000 guaranteed, ticking along nicely. And same for Cisco. Again, big bump last few days this week. $450 if it did it. Knock the stop loss out, but hopefully it keeps on going. Maybe up to this level at least, above that sharp drop off. Finally got it going again. I don't think we're going to get back to our starting stack of $100,000, but we have made back quite a few of our losses from this last run. An unexpected but pleasant surprise. Keep on checking. Day 101, and it is a sad day for us, a day of mourning as the stop loss on Apple does get knocked out. Had a couple bad days and a bad weekend. At least we made some real nice money on it though, just shy of $4,000, so can't complain at that. Same for Walt Disney as well. Makes it even sadder for us. Another trade gone. Our two big ones, Apple and Walt Disney, are both gone. Just over 3,000 from Walt Disney though. A very nice trade. Happy with that. Down to just Caterpillar and Cisco now. We do have the 3M trade as well. You can see it there, but the chart isn't working anymore for it. We're going to have to just let that trade go. You can see we've got it selected there. We're going to go in. We are going to put that up on the chart. There it is, old 3M. So let's put it on the daily chart. Make sure we got the trade history correct. You can see no sign of our trade at all. It has completely disappeared. Don't know what happened there, but it has gone. Disappointing, but we'll keep it there because we can't actually close it. So it will hang around in the background, but we just simply won't be counting it when it comes to the journal and the final figures. Well, the other trades keep on ticking, and we can be very proud of Apple and Walt Disney. Day 105, and after Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech, the market has fallen off, and so Cisco's systems, the stop loss got ran through. After you take off the swap and commission, $406.51 profit. Not all that much, but at least it's another winner. Caterpillar is hanging in there just about. Can't see the surviving the weekend. Another % down, and we are done so, and that'll be the last trade for us. This 3M trade is still going, but as we said, can't pull up the chart, so just going to ignore that one. So it is our final trade, Caterpillar. Take us with you, Caterpillar. Follow that North Star. Hopefully we'll be able to get to day 200 or 300 still going. That would be a dream. Day 106, and it is all over now. Caterpillar, our last trade, did hit the stop loss just after the open. Took home $752.96. Didn't push as hard as Apple and Walt Disney in that bull run, but still a pretty nice take. And we certainly did hang in there on a lot of these trades much longer than I expected. You can see 3M is technically still open, but we can't do anything with the chart, and the equity here is showing as 0. And so that will finish us off on $88,113.24. Certainly not great, but much better than it looked when we were down at about 80,000 when we stopped taking entry trades. And could have been nice with those third wise man entry trades on Apple, Walt Disney. Really could have pushed it, wouldn't have got back to profitability, but still, we did see something promising at the end there. The strategy working a bit better when the bull market actually wants to run. Getting caught all throughout within a bear market where you get the signals to go long on the stocks and then drop the price wood. Let's see how it all looks over in that trading journal. See what's going on there. Final journal in the house. We know there's a sea of red at the top here. This continued for a very long time. Very few bits of green. We had a nice McDonald's trade there. Should have been so much nicer if there was some sort of take profit. Really wasn't able to trail as far as we would have liked. More red, more red. Little wins on Coca-Cola, Dow, Visa. Again, they looked nice, but by the time price trailed back, hitting the stop loss, really wasn't a lot of profits to be had. And then suddenly, two incredibly good trades in a row. Got into these on the same day, 24th of June, as the market turned north. Walt Disney and Apple, absolutely fantastic. Just shy of $7 between them. It does demonstrate that if you can catch a real nice bull run on a macro level, if you're looking at the overall market, and you can catch the bottom of it, then you get some real nice trades on a run up. It's not that Apple and Walt Disney are bad companies. They are pretty good companies, and their value had been dipping for a long time, but their movement was much more based on the overall market, very similar to the movements that we saw on the indices, primarily the Dow we were looking at for this strategy. But if you look at the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, they were fairly in line with what we saw on Apple and Walt Disney as well. Very similar price action. They were the saving grace, well, saving us from losing too much, as we know we didn't get back into profit overall because there was just too many red trades, a whole set of them here. Botched the risk on this 3M trade and lost $2,000, so could have saved some money there if not for an unforced error on our part. And then of course these few little trades down here that we got some money gained and a couple bits lost on. A few gains, Chevron, Cisco and Caterpillar, pulling in some nice green right at the end, trying to get us a little bit healthier so it doesn't look too bad in the end on the strategy, but at the end of the day we are still almost 12% down over 106 days trading. It's just over 21 weeks. And we took 33 trades total, 40 sub-trades if you include the second wise men, the third wise men, those follow-on trades. Would have thought that we might have got more, but once we entered into the first or a second wise man, it really didn't run far enough to be able to give us the chance to get into those next set of trades. Yes, we missed a couple of opportunities on the third wise men, but overall not enough forward movement for the trades as we would have wanted. Glad that we stuck with it though and did manage to see some winning trades. Creates a little bit of hope and also gives some food for thought as to what some winning trades might look like and what you could be looking for if you do want to use this strategy. There are going to be ways when you encompass the macro environment to try and find something better. All's well that ends pretty poorly. Let's go our final thoughts on the Profitunity strategy. Final thoughts? Well, we couldn't get ourselves into profit after 20 plus weeks of trading on the strategy. There was a real nice push at the end when the macro environment changed and the market started gaining back ground, but overall we were hammered going in for buy trades when the market kept heading on down. So clearly, based off of this iteration of the strategy, it's not one that can be recommended from me if you are taking it straight out of the Trading Chaos book. If you feel like I was trading it incorrectly as per the information provided in the book, then do let me know how. Because that being said, a few people did say to me that they do manage to make good, consistent money trading on the Profitunity strategy, and that was the advice that they gave me. Tweaks are going to be possible for improvement, and I'm sure the strategy has been updated in the last 20 years to try and stay current with the movements of market forces. But I can say from our perspective on trading this, we could have used some take profit levels in there, just taking some off to bank it, not necessarily taking the full trade off the charts, but on quite a few of our trades we got to a level of potentially nice profits, but the trading stop loss lagged a bit far behind on them, and when price came back down we ended up making too minimal of profit to make a difference, or in many cases we ended up with a full-on loss after already staring down some potentially nice profits. Would some simple changes to Profitunity be enough to get it into profit though? Almost certainly, given the right tweaks at the right time on the right assets. As I've said, if anyone does have any recommendations on changes, then throw them out there with a screenshot of your results, and then many people can learn that much more than they did from this series. Whether it be on stocks, forex, energies, precious metals, alloys, any of the elemental table that's traded on the markets, it would be wonderful to see your Profitunity results and the tips you have moving forward. That is all from us though, but there is more information on the indicators and concepts of Profitunity in the video description, so feel free to go gluttonous for those. And do remember that all of our trades are taken in a demo account so as to live forward test these strategies properly and not get caught losing money on unknown strategies that purely come at the general recommendation of the internet. They're always going to look better in backtesting. Thank you for watching. This is Project Trade. I am Marlon Brando's acting ability, and we will be back.